Let out the cats and bring in the rats. It's time for an episode of Raw. My name is Declan.
My name is Jake, and we are starting with tag team singles action.
Yes, this is to decide who will face the New Day at Royal Rumble. Now, the story behind this match is a little complicated. So the thing is, War Raiders did win the opportunity, but unfortunately, Eric has come down with an injury, and he will be unable to wrestle for at least a month. He sustained that injury in the qualifying match against Imperium, which they won, but which led to the number one contenders match being a singles match between D'Angelo and Ivar. Now that the War Raiders have been taken out of active competition, I figured let's flip the coin the other way. Stax will be aiming to win and seal the deal against Imperium, the team that the War Raiders beat originally. And
the former champions themselves.
Yeah.
Of course.
Multiple time tag champs, having a rough go of it lately. Having just lost the championships to the New Day at New Year's Revolution. Yes. Now, Kaiser has been quite successful pulling a lot of the tag team.
Pulling the weight, really, of the team.
Yes, that's it. He's pulling his weight, he's pulling Giovanni's weight, and I think it is a smart decision that he will be competing in this singles match.
It's interesting from Tony D'Angelo to give Stax the chance, but he's the right-hand man for him, really. He is the second in command.
And he is
of the family.
And he's much less experienced than any other man here, especially Kaiser.
Of course, but this is Stax's chance to impress, and he does not look phased by Imperium whatsoever, even crossing his arms at the sight of Vinci.
Well, it's that young overconfidence.
It could pay off.
Sometimes it does. You look at Bron Breakker, current world champion, but Bron Breakker is just a freak of nature, and
there's one way to put it.
He has everything to back up his confidence.
Let's see what Stax can do. That is the question. What does Stax have? What is the game plan against Kaiser? What has the family decided?
Kaiser is...
I'm sure they've thought of something.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, although Kaiser, very smart.
Absolutely.
Masterful tactician in the ring and outside of it. Always maneuvering around other, maybe more skilled tag teams.
Yeah, well, he is the brains of the unit. Not of the whole unit, but of him and Vinci, of course. Oh, God. Well, that's not a good start.
Oh,
that's
Stax just managing to outpace him.
Smart going for the legs, taking him down. Of course, Kaiser, deceptively tall. You don't really think of him as a huge man, but...
Yeah, but you usually see him next to Gunther.
Really does not show the full package of Kaiser. Tremendous athlete.
Incredibly lean.
Oh, absolutely.
Man is cut.
He is, in fact. He definitely has the height and experience on the Stax, but as you saw, going for the legs, it's a smart play. Everyone's the same height when they're on the ground. Well, give or take.
Yeah, some of us are a bit more blessed in that department. AKA fat.
Yes, let's go with that. Hey, you want to hear a funny story?
Always.
I learned how to do a flip bump on Wednesday.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I basically just did a swanton on the ground.
Yeah.
It fucking hurt.
Ooh.
It really hurt. I also got thrown out of the ring last week, so that was fun. As in the week previous. It hurt. I got caught in the ropes, I fucked my arm, and I bruised my entire right calf. When I say entire, I mean it literally goes from my ankle to the top, to the bottom of my knee.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I expect.
It's not fun. The apron hurts. It's the hardest part of the ring for a reason.
Yep.
Oh. Great striking from Stacks, but oh god. Maybe running at Kaiser is not a smart play.
No.
Just having words with him. Oh. Up to his feet though. Both went for a drop kick. Same idea. Who's going to get the upper hand? Smart from Stacks going low as Kaiser went high. And, oh, look at that. Face first into the canvas. Hooks the leg closest to the ropes. Smart there from the rookie.
The ref took a bit more time.
Might have cost him there, but... Oh, flipping cannonball. Takes out Kaiser, who looks hurt in this one. Vinci having a word with the crowd as Stacks bides his time, waits for Kaiser to get to his feet, but took too long and got spun around there. My God. Kaiser now, after the huge blow, gonna take down Stacks. Just like that, basically. Just turns him into it. Cravat. Into the snapmare, and then... Oh! Huge kick rolls him up.
It could be enough.
It could be enough already. 1, 2. Stacks stays in it. Great heart from Lorenzo. As I punch the desk.
Kaiser definitely showing that experience edge.
He dropped down. Didn't go for the leapfrog.
Went for a kick, but countered.
It's good from Stacks. Still got a little bit of wherewithal with him, but... Oh, God. D'Angelo trying to get the crowd on their side. Trying to get some life back into Lorenzo. He's just being choked out by Kaiser. And despite his best efforts, Kaiser is still in this match. Very, very dominantly. Just a headlock. Just a disrespectful punch to the eyes. Oh God, now taking out the knees. Working the limbs is Kaiser, but he rolls out of it. A little bit of hope here for Channing Lorenzo. Went for the drop kick to the back, didn't get there. Kick to the gut, but reversed again. And now, look at... Draped DDT.
1, 2, and
just
3.
like that, it's over. And that is Kaiser.
Just pure skill.
Just too quick for Stacks as well.
Kaiser even put his legs between Stacks' legs to give it an extra short, sharp shock when he did that move.
Dropped him straight on the head. And you saw Stacks rolled all the way out of the ring and wanted nothing to do with Kaiser there. He picks up a pretty dominant victory.
And Imperium move on to face the New Day for the World Tag Team Championships.
Those brand new circular belts.
On we go with our second match tonight. Our second match tonight will be women's tag team action, as we will see current WWE Women's Champion Asuka and her fellow Kabuki warrior Kairi Sane face off here against Green and Niven.
Of course, Kairi is the #1 contender to Asuka's title. And the best of friends could make bitter enemies, but they're going to team here tonight, get themselves nice and warm for Royal Rumble in just a few days' time.
We've seen Asuka and Kairi face off before at SummerSlam in a grueling match after Kairi won the opportunity in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And, well, their friendship survived that.
Of course. Championships are what it's about, but mutual respect is a big thing here in Universe Mode, and has none more shown than Asuka and Kairi. They hold the Women's Tag Team Championships together. Kairi's actually the one that was pinned to lose them the belts, and they are still as tight as ever. We are in for a hell of a match at Royal Rumble.
I mean, Kairi is definitely the only person that Asuka seems to respect.
That is very much, very, very true.
And to be honest, you can kind of see where she's coming from. And as we can see, the Kabuki Warriors Titantrons.
They are Both tremendous competitors in their own right. When they team up, they're almost unstoppable.
Yeah.
Of course, the numbers game of Damage Control did take them to the limit earlier this year, but Asuka has come out on top. And of course, Damage Control still lurking with Io Sky and the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Io Sky, of course, being the only person to hold a pinfall victory over Asuka after, as we said, that numbers game just became too much for her in a singles match.
Of course, Asuka has only ever lost 3 matches in her entire Universe career, Io being the only person to win against her. And by win against her, I mean actually score the fall on the world champion.
Instead of Asuka losing by DQ. The match just gets too tiresome for her.
Yeah, sure. And of course, Tamina pinned Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship all those years ago. And so it is... Well, a loss for Asuka is really not common.
No.
It holds the best winning percentage of any person throughout the history of Universe Mode. She, I believe, is just past Gunther due to the sheer amount of matches she's been in. Gunther, of course, has only ever lost 1 match, but I do believe Asuka's percentage is about 97 to Gunther's, I think, 95. I think I worked out the other day. It's a crazy stat for both competitors. There's a reason they are the world champions of their respective divisions here on Raw. And Raw has been known for its dominant champions this season. Of course, Roman Reigns, now Gunther. And of course, the ever send there is Asuka, the most dominant champion in the history of the universe.
The most successful woman, just in general.
I believe she's the most successful person as well. She has 3 world title reigns and a tag team championship, which means that she is tied for championship reigns with Finn Balor and tied for world championship reigns with Samoa Joe. But of course, having 3 world titles is a little bit more impressive than Finn's 4 separate titles, and of course having the extra title over Joe, it just makes her the overwhelming favourite for that category.
As we can see in this match, it's very evident as to why that has been...
Yeah, the size advantage of Niven looked like it was going to pay off, but Asuka too quick and just too good on the ground for Piper.
And picking her apart just bit by bit. You can see that in the long game, Asuka will generally always hold out longer.
It's the long-lasting stamina of Asuka that gets you. You know, she's had matches where she's looked like she's been on the ropes, but it's the ring awareness and the stamina that she has. Like, we talk about resilience, like we talked about Cody's resilience earlier, where he gets hit with big moves. Asuka will just outlast her opponents.
And
that's what it
tags
is.
in Kairi, just as Chealsea tags in.
We had a match with purples. It's funny that her name's green and she's wearing purple, but hey, Chealsea purple just doesn't have the same ring. We've seen a little bit more back and forth in this one, but maybe not after the spinning back fist.
No.
Kairi herself is a very successful competitor. Maybe not so much in the championships, but the long-lasting tournaments thing. Of course, she is the current Queen of the Ring holder.
She is a former Royal Rumble winner as well.
And she is the only active member of the women's roster to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's very true.
She is the first and only women's Hall of Famer in the current age of Universe Mode. Of course, the Hall of Fame will come to you during WrestleMania. We will start, exposing, but I was going to say naming the Hall of Fame inductees as we get closer, more towards the end of Elimination Chamber, with WrestleMania right around the corner in 2 months' time. Oh, Kairi, huge splash.
And Kairi, you can see why she has the respect of Asuka. She might be quite small, but everything that she does is very explosive.
Yeah, she is the smallest person in this matchup, but the smaller team has been in charge, which is not a surprise given the quality of competitors on that side.
Ooh,
Chealsea,
just sidesteps
smart.
the interceptor.
That is a move that's put away some big competitors. Now, Kairi's still in control. Of course, Kairi defeated current Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley in the final of the Queen of the Ring tournament. They both went on to SummerSlam to face their respective champions. Kairi fell short, whereas Rhea won. And you got to say that has to be looming in the back of Kairi's head. The poor championship success.
Yeah.
It's the only thing in her career that's...
Okay, I think you're reversing too much.
I'm not doing anything is the
It
best
doesn't
part.
feel...
I'm not even pressing the button.
It just
half the
can't
time.
be like... The AI is not playing like it's Chealsea Green. It's like... Oh, you've done too many moves on the ground now. It's an automatic reversal. No, it's Chealsea Green!
Just let her get beat.
That's her thing!
It's literally her
She
thing.
cannot out-wrestle people.
No, she just does things. She gets lucky. That's her whole thing. All blocked by Zayn. Might be small, but tremendous strength. Look, even Irish whipping her. Smart there, getting the distance from Niven. And brings in Asuka, the world champion, back in this matchup. And look at that, straight away into a submission. Bringing the larger competitor down to the mat. Where Asuka wants to be, but this is the strength of Piper, just lifting her up and slamming her to the ground. You can see it took a lot out of her, but Piper to her feet, blocked by Asuka again, blocked by Niven, and a huge headbutt. And not going away slowly is Niven. Snapmare into the splash, but doesn't get there. Asuka now wraps around, gets the arm. Looking for that armbar, and Green smart to break that up. But maybe not smart to stay in the ring. Doesn't take her down with the kick. What on earth? Look at the strength of Asuka spinning into the slam. Drops her down. Could that be it? Already for Niven? Not quite. Asuka just... dominant as ever. I don't know why I'm surprised. It is certainly something. Asuka takes down Green. And now, what are we going to see from the Kabuki Warriors?
Oh!
Asuka with the Dragon Sleeper.
And Kairi at the
Gives the
top!
assist.
Oh!
Insane elbow. And that could be it. Referee was in a trance for a second there. Chealsea Green nowhere to be seen. And the Kabuki Warriors work together, picking up the victory.
As cohesive as ever. Absolutely not phased by the fact that they will be wrestling for the WWE Women's Championship this coming Sunday.
And that's what we talked about, the respect. Kairi even raising Asuka's hand. That is the mutual respect that both women have for each other. We are in for a show.
As we move on to our main event of this night's Raw, where we will see current WWE Champion and United States Champion and men's Money in the Briefcase holder all in action. It is main event time. Coming out first, we see men's Money in the Bank briefcase holder, Sami Zayn.
Money in the
There
briefcase,
it is.
bank man.
There he goes.
Manager.
He's got the briefcase. He's got the bank case. Sami Zayn. He will be coming out here to help his longtime friend and enemy, Kevin Owens, as Kevin Owens looks towards Sunday's Royal Rumble and facing world champion Gunther.
We have two number one contenders for the World Championship teaming up to face the champions. It's an interesting predicament for the WWE Champion in this one, with two competitors up against him. And hey, if they do something, we could possibly see Sami Zayn walk out of here as WWE Champion. That briefcase is there for a reason. Cash in anytime, any place.
That is a risk that Kevin Owens seems fine taking, as he still has that match at Royal Rumble. Whether Gunther is champion or not, Kevin Owens is the number one contender.
It's just whether it backfires on KO at Royal Rumble. say he beats Gunther there. Does Zayn cash in on his friend?
Yeah, I mean...
And we talked about the mutual respect between Kari and Asuka. Would that still be the case between Owens and Zayn? We know their storied history, on again, off again. Will they be able to keep their friendship alive if Zayn was to cash in on Owens?
Yeah, I don't know. It's usually we see Kevin Owens turning his back on Sami Zayn, but...
What would it do to Kevin Owens if he loses to Gunther and then Sami Zayn comes in and cashes in and beats Gunther for the world title? What does that do for the psyche of the man?
Just shatters it. There's no coming back from that.
Is he going to be looking over his shoulder this entire match at Zayn?
He's going to come back as Kevin Dust.
Not again.
And here we see former United States and Raw Tag Team Champion Ilya Dragunov, newest member of Imperium.
And we saw him come out and help Imperium at War Games, part of the successful team. He actually started that matchup against a former world champion in Finn Balor.
And he's kept strong through the whole match,
He did.
letting Gunther clean up the scraps.
Yeah. You say that like Gunther, if he hadn't have started that matchup, wouldn't have completely obliterated the entire Judgment Day. But
I mean, that's exactly what we saw in Elimination Chamber, I believe.
Yeah. Gunther is not... he's
Not
afraid.
mortal.
Yeah, he's not human, that man. I say man lightly. He is a monster. Completely decimated Cody Rhodes on 3 separate occasions. He's only not on... Well, he's only not Universal Champion simply because Bobby Lashley got him hurt before.
Yeah, very true.
It was very smart of the Hurt Business to take out the champion. Had him a bit soft before their match, and I think it was 6 spears it took for Lashley to become champion.
A plan that we have seen a lot of Gunther's challengers try to put into practice. A lot of them trying to face off against Gunther and Imperium, but a surprisingly cohesive unit.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the game plan of Kevin Owens here as well, trying to soften up the champion for the Royal Rumble, but it's interesting with Ilya Dragunov in the picture as well. You know, both former United States champions. Of course, Gunther showed up on Raw the very first night after the WrestleMania and became United States champion.
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov himself was the first United States champion of this season. So,
and the first SmackDown Tag Team Champions in Imperium.
Of course, the inaugural Universal Champion Gunther as well.
And this season's King of the Ring.
Yeah, let's not forget about that. Vacated his United States Championship, never actually lost it, just handed it back saying, I don't need this. I am the world champion.
Only ever lost 1 championship, and he pretty quickly rebounded. The next night,
as we said,
got another championship.
As we said, Gunther has lost 1 match in his entire career, and that was the main event of WrestleMania, losing to the Royal Rumble winner and Bobby Lashley. And of course, that man Gunther defeated the other undefeatable in Roman Reigns to become the WWE champion, a man who we've not seen since SummerSlam. And that shows you the pure dominance of the Ring General.
Yes. Even Roman, 1 loss. And it was to Gunther. Bobby Lashley, 1 loss originally, and it was to Gunther. Gunther, 1 loss. Just an insane statistic of people, and shows you the caliber of wrestler that you will need to be to get that world championship.
Of course. And let's not forget that man Kevin Owens was actually the number 1 contender at WrestleMania. He had a shot at Roman Reigns and the WWE Championship. He fell short that night. Looking for a bit of personal redemption as well in this one.
Speaking of history, Ilya Dragunov tried unsuccessfully to even take the Raw Money in the Bank Championship contract, yeah, that's what I meant, off of Sami Zayn in the ladder match at Extreme Rules.
He fell short there, but maybe this team up with Imperium is just what he needs to light that spark in him once again. He's feeling it. We could be tagging Gunther in here, but
That would be very early.
we're just teasing Zayn. Went after Kevin Owens. Might not have been smart, but maybe a play here from Dragunov. Kevin Owens didn't take too lightly to it.
No.
Does not like being intimidated. Oh, Zayn with a cheap shot. Takes out Gunther. Hit him in the side of the head. Not where you want to be if you're the WWE champion. And that is face first on the ground. And look at that.
Yeah.
I saw it out of the corner of the screen. Gunther's hand waving for that tag. He is not pleased with Sami Zayn's actions.
No.
DDT. Dropping him down, and now Ilya dragging himself and tags in the WWE champion. And we are seeing an early preview of Royal Rumble. Champion versus challenger. Just drop kicking Owens around the entire ring. Goes for the clothesline. Able to reverse. Here's Owens, but not quite. In this one, a huge super kick takes down the champion. And this is smart from the two Canadians. Take out the head of Gunther. Try to knock him out. And we saw the smack to the side of the head, right in the temple. That's the spot you need to hit, and a super kick under the chin will do it. Kevin Owens dives over the ropes. Not going to let up against Gunther. This is his chance to weaken his opponent for the Royal Rumble. And now going to use the ringside area to take the man out. Dropping him down. Ribs first. A little bit of protection on those barriers, but not enough to really withstand. And a code breaker.
I did that accidentally, weirdly.
It is what it is. Stomping away at Gunther's ribs. Went for the head, now going for the ribs. Not going to let the man breathe. As fuck, Kevin. Going after both men. And now, my God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, look at this. Powerbomb already from Gunther.
Whoa. Oh!
Well then.
That was interesting.
Well, I made a powerbomb on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming at all. Wow.
Huh. And there you have it. Gunther just proving his dominance out of nowhere with the powerbomb.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And Sami Zayn not able to get there in time.
No. Although he definitely did, and it just didn't stop it for some reason.
Nope.
But, oh well. Main event done.
Game mechanics.
Yeah. Love this game. Love this game. See you for SmackDown. Stay jamming.